What's up? How you doing, bud? What's something this is? Not this one because of movie night. Hold a second. Nah, I'm still on my phone. Good to be back, man. Now, I didn't stream yesterday because I was spending time with my dad, and not only that, I was watching the Money in the Bank pay-per-view yesterday, so that's just why. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. But man, that moment like yesterday when Roman Reigns got pinned by Jay Uso, a tag team of Jay Uso, man, that makes me so happy. Roman fans are gonna have no other choice but to sit and fucking cry themselves to sleep. These Roman fans can't say shit. They can't say shit after Raw just because of what happened yesterday at Money in the Bank. Yes, we had Damian Priest won yesterday, the Money in the Bank briefcase. I agree with you guys. Like LA Knight should have won, but Damian Priest was a good pick, and I actually like the Damian Priest winning because he deserves it. Plus, he's been killing this. He's been killing it all year this year. You know what I'm saying? Especially with his awesome match with him and Bad Bunny at Backlash. Dude, they maybe made Damian Priest into a fucking superstar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made not only Damian Priest, but also Bad Bunny. They literally killed it at Backlash, dude. And everybody should agree that that match should have main evented instead of Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. But hey, man, like Damian Priest winning, I actually like that decision because hey, man, he deserves it. He deserves the Money in the Bank briefcase. And yes, I agree with you. And I'm gonna say it again. I agree with you guys that LA Knight should have won at at Money in the Bank yesterday. But it's just this battle, this 50-50 booking where Vince McMahon wants Logan Paul to win, and Triple H is like us fans that wanted LA Knight to win. But Damian Priest is like the backup pick and the backup winner for this shit because this battle with these two, with Triple H and Vince McMahon, are just going to war over who should win the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's just like this argument and debate, you know what I'm saying? Because Vince McMahon wanted Logan Paul to win just because of popularity and influence and the social media influences, you know what I'm saying? But Triple H want LA Knight to win, and just like all his fans, because he deserves it. But I'm not pissed off that LA Knight won. I know I said I was gonna be pissed that LA Knight wins, but if Damian Priest win, I wouldn't be pissed at all, because Damian Priest deserves it. Plus, it's gonna play to the storyline of Damian Priest. And I have a feeling this is gonna happen, even though I don't want it to happen that much. But I have a feeling that Damian Priest is gonna cash in on Seth Rollins at SummerSlam by challenging Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I think that Finn Balor is gonna cost Damian Priest and just attack Damian Priest by costing him the World Heavyweight Championship and then kick him out of Judgment Day. Because we already know that Damian Priest is gonna get kicked out of Judgment Day. We already know, and we all see it happen because they are literally gonna do a babyface push for Damian Priest, which is he deserves a babyface push. He's been a man, and I see him. He's literally a main event guy, and he deserves to be at that top spot. You know what I'm saying? So I know this is gonna be Tierlist stream, but I want to talk about what happened at Money in the Bank real quick before I do the Tierlist stream. But yeah, Damian Priest winning, I have no problem with that. He deserves the Money in the Bank briefcase. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think it's gonna play to the story with Damian Priest is gonna cash in like a true babyface, even though he's not a babyface right now. He's still a heel. But he's gonna cash it in on Seth Rollins and challenging him for the World Heavyweight Championship. at SummerSlam and then get distracted, and Finn Balor's gonna cost Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship, gonna lead to a fucking breakup, and not a breakup, but leading to Damian Priest getting kicked out of a Judgment Day, just like it happened yesterday when Damian Priest just cost Finn Balor the World Heavyweight Championship the same way Finn Balor did to him, and Damian Priest is doing the same thing to Finn Balor. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I think is gonna happen. That's what I think that is probably gonna happen, or they would go with that route. Which is, I kind of don't want to see that. I kind of don't want to see that. I should have it. I think it's a different way to have, to have Damian Priest just, you know what I'm saying, to have Damian Priest get kicked out of Judgment Day. But I just need to think of one. But and then Io Sky won. I actually picked the Io Sky to win. Io Sky was the only pick that I have in mind to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Nobody else, not Bayley, not Becky Lynch, definitely not Trish Stratus, not Zoe Stark. She's not ready for it, and not Zelina Vega. These are the women that I don't see winning, but Io Sky, and that's it. Io Sky was the only winner in this Money in the Bank ladder match. Excuse me, and she deserves it. She deserves it, and she the only one that should win the Money in the Bank ladder match, bro. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck would you pick anybody else but Io Sky to win? Who I think should I don't know who I think should Io Sky cash it in on. It was gonna be Oscar, or it was gonna be Rhea Ripley, because we already know a triple threat match with Oscar, Charlotte Flair, and Bianca Belair at SummerSlam is gonna happen for the WWE Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley, I would have her go against Raquel. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say Raquel Rodriguez, but Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan won at Money in the Bank yesterday. And that's because Ronda Rousey got attacked by Shayna Baszler yesterday and got betrayed by Shayna Baszler. Honestly, it's good because that shit with this pairing with Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, it's just bringing Shayna Baszler down. It was bringing Shayna Baszler down to the point where I don't know what the fuck are they doing with her. It's bringing Shayna Baszler down, man. Ever since they paired with each other, you know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with that. To be honest with you, I have no problem with Ronda Rousey just getting betrayed by Shayna Baszler. I have no problem with that. What's the point of me getting mad about that? I have no problem with it. I mean, it's rumored that Ronda Rousey is gonna be back in the UFC. So end it at SummerSlam. Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler's gonna beat Ronda Rousey, and then Ronda Rousey's WWE career is over. That's so we won't have to see Ronda Rousey in WWE ever again. Like, what you do with Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship? The reason why I'm calling it that, because the Women's World Championship, it just sounds exactly the same. Well, I would say exactly, but somewhat the same as the WWE Women's Champion. So I'm calling it the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. That's the same thing I'm calling the Undisputed WWE Universal Champion as the Undisputed WWE Champion. So, I don't know, man. All I'm saying is this. I don't know what to do with Rhea Ripley. It could be two instances. One, maybe you can do Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley. I don't want that to happen while Raquel Rodriguez is the women's tag team champions. if they're not the women's tag team champ, if Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez was the women's tag team champions, then it will make a lot of sense. It would make a lot of sense for Raquel Rodriguez to chase after Rhea Ripley for the women's tag team, for the women's world heavyweight champion. But if Raquel Rodriguez holding the women's champion, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. So maybe it's instance you can have Io Sky just cash in like a true babyface, just like I said about Damian Priest. You have Io Sky cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase on Rhea Ripley and challenge her for the women's world heavyweight champion. That's what you do. And first of all, like this is gonna be a way to like break up damage control. Like Io Sky won the women's Money in the Bank item match. This is gonna be a way to have damage control break up with Bayley and Io Sky. Because I want and damage control hasn't been shit ever since they paired with each other. Dakota Kai is out with an injury, and Bayley and Io Sky are like the only two in damage control, but they need to break up immediately. They haven't been shit ever since they paired last year at SummerSlam, or ever since they came back at SummerSlam. So maybe you can do Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam for the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. Maybe you can do that. Or if Oscar retains at SummerSlam, maybe you can do probably down the road to have an Oscar versus Io Sky feud for the WWE Women's Champion. That's the match I would love to fucking see. But I don't know, man. I don't know what you do with Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam for the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know. But maybe the only way is to have Io Sky just challenge by cashing her briefcase and challenging Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. But the only problem is they both heels. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are both heels, dude. That's the only problem with that. Actually, I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do that. So how about this? Io Sky, how about I don't know, man. I don't know what you know. What I don't know what you do with the women's world heavyweight champion. But all I know is this, man. I know a triple threat match with Asuka, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair for the women's world for the WWE Women's Championship is gonna happen to SummerSlam. That is all I know about that. So that's just how you book that. So yeah, that's just what I think of. But Rhea Ripley, I don't know. I don't want to see another match between Natalya and Rhea Ripley because this nausea and sob story with Natalya just getting her redemption. That shit has got to fucking go. I just don't want to hear that. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this shit. I don't. Alright, and then Drew McIntyre came back and returned after Gunther beat Matt Riddle in 8 minutes for the Intercontinental Champion. This should have been a classic. This should have been a classic match between those two, but they just that match it's just not that bad. It just that they should have lasted more than 8 minutes. They should have lasted at least about more than 10 minutes in the match, but they didn't even do that, bro. They didn't fucking do that. But Gunther retains. Drew McIntyre came back yesterday at Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? Listen, like and Drew McIntyre attacked Gunther with the claymore with the headbutt and then the claymore kick and then held up the Intercontinental Champion. This is definitely happening. Drew McIntyre versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. And what I think is gonna happen is that Drew McIntyre is gonna be the one to beat Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion. That's what I think is gonna happen. Now I feel really bad for Drew McIntyre because he never got his moment where he had to, because at the pandemic era when he beat Brock Lesnar in the empty arena at the Performance Center, he never got a chance. He never got a chance like that in front of a fucking crowd in the audience. The next year he faced Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 37 for the WWE Championship. He never got that moment. The perfect moment to do that is to have him win and be the one to beat Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE champion. But they didn't even do that. They have Sosa Sokoa debut at Clash of the Castle, which it should have happened in a different pay per view. Or should have happened at the SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? You could have had Sosa Sokoa debut at the SmackDown. But at a pay per view like Clash of the Castle, that should have never happened, to be honest. That's why I was so pissed that Drew McIntyre didn't win at Clash of the Castle. And I understand why they did that, but that should have happened at the SmackDown, in my opinion. That's just coming from me. But I think this is the moment that Drew McIntyre will get a championship win in front of a fucking crowd. Finally, ever since he was winning the WWE Championship, he never got his moment. He never got a moment in front of a fucking crowd. It was in an empty arena, and him and Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Business have run this pandemic shit since in 2020. So I would Drew McIntyre beat Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam in Detroit at the Ford Field Arena. That's what I would do, and that's gonna get Gunther into a world champ in the main event scene for the World Heavyweight Championship, and have him beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Champion. That's why I think that could happen. So I don't know, man. I would have Drew McIntyre beat Gunther at SummerSlam. I don't know if you can do a rematch. Maybe you can do a rematch, probably a payback, which is gonna be at September 2nd in Pittsburgh. So I don't know, man. That's just what I think of this shit. I'm glad Drew McIntyre's back. If he turns heel against Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, I don't want to see Seth Rollins lose the World Heavyweight Championship this early. Because he just won it at Night of Champions against AJ Styles. And you want him to lose early? You want him to like lose that championship early? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So yeah, I'll go with Drew McIntyre beating Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam, which is not the perfect pay per view to do that because it's a big pay per view. It's like the biggest party of the summer. Drew McIntyre winning, I'm actually gonna be behind that. John Cena came back yesterday. I was so happy when John Cena came back. John Cena is somebody I grew up watching, and he was like my favorite wrestler. This is the first time that I watched wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I was a big fan of John Cena. Ever since I started becoming a wrestling fan. John Cena came out and was like pandering and just like saying this speech about London and how London should have a WrestleMania. Should have a WrestleMania. Grayson Waller came out, said some stuff about Australia should be a WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? And then Grayson Waller tagged John Cena, just blindsided John Cena from behind, and then John Cena gave him an AA, and then boom, at the end of the segment. Are they gonna do a John Cena versus Grayson Waller match at SummerSlam? If they are, I'm all behind that. I would love to see that match. I think this would be very good for Grayson Waller, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I think it would be good for Grayson Waller, especially a win over John Cena at SummerSlam. Excuse me, because what they have him doing It's not good. They have him do these talk shows, like the Grace of Wall talk shows. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have him fucking wrestle ever since they debuted him on SmackDown. It's just so fucking ridiculous that this happened. So him against John Cena, I'm actually behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually behind it. I'm actually okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was a little cheesy that they fighting over which WrestleMania they should take place in Australia or at London, like it's just kind of cheesy, but at the same time, it just this is gonna be for Grayson Waller to like rise as a superstar in the main roster. So I'm actually okay with John Cena versus Grayson Waller at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Don't care. That match, it was a that match was nothing but a waste of time because they're just doing that match. This got me thinking that they're doing this match to set up to have Brock Lesnar interfere in Cody Rhodes match, costing the match against Dominic Mysterio. I actually predicted Dominic Mysterio to win just because of Brock Lesnar's interference. But that didn't happen. Brock Lesnar didn't even show up at Money in the Bank, so I don't like what the fuck, bro. Like you literally wasted everybody's time with our match, with that match, man. If that match never happened, we would at least got 15 minutes of Gunther versus Matt Riddle for the Intercontinental Championship. But they didn't even do that, bro. They didn't even fucking do that. Brock Lesnar, we all thought Brock Lesnar was gonna show up, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Like they just wasted our time with that fucking match. But that match should if they're not gonna do that, then what the fuck is the point of booking a match at a Money in the Bank pay per view? Like it doesn't make sense to me. That's not the only way to set up a third match between Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar 3 at SummerSlam. But they didn't even do that. They just wasted time with our match, and that match lasted about I think 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know, but that match was just a waste of time. It was just a Monday Night Raw match. You know what I'm saying? And that match should never even happen in a Money in the Bank pay per view. So, and Cody Rhodes won. I expected Dominic Mysterio to win just by interference by Brock Lesnar, but that didn't happen. Cody Rhodes won. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know what, man. I'm just not gonna talk about this match too much. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, very good. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match was fantastic, but the women's one, it wasn't fantastic, but it was a very good one. It's like the best Money in the Bank, women's Money in the Bank ladder match I've ever seen. So I actually enjoyed everything. And also, I love the spot where Zelina Vega did that fucking power bomb on top of the ladder into another ladder on Zoe Stark. That shit looked fucking brutal, dude. Like holy shit, I enjoyed that shit. I enjoyed that fuck. I like that fucking spot. That spot was scary. And also, I love the ending where Io Sky literally handcuffed both Becky Lynch and Bailey in both ladders. That so she could win the Money in the Bank briefcase, man. Like that was a great fucking ending. I actually like that ending as a I actually like the ending. I really did. But I'm happy that Io Sky won. You know what I'm saying? And she deserved it. It's literally nobody else but Io Sky winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. So yeah, I actually happy for it. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. Terrible match. I actually didn't like this match. That match was fucking terrible, man. This is all to plant to see, and like I said earlier, this is all to plant to see of Judgment Day kicking out Damian Priest. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's for. It has nothing to do with the World Heavyweight Champ. Well, it does a little bit, but it also has something. Mostly has something to do with Judgment Day kicking out Damian Priest. That's so Damian Priest can, get a babyface run, and that's what they're gonna do. So I don't know, man. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Right now. Let's talk about the main event: the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa in the Bloodline Civil War match. This tag team match was incredible, man. That match went about 30, like nearly like 30 minutes or 32 minutes, man. That's how long it was. 32. That match was 32 minutes. They did the best they can to make this match incredible, man. Like I actually enjoyed the tag team match. And not only that, I loved the ending when Roman Reigns literally got pinned by Jey Uso. Got pinned in 3 years for the first time in 3 years since December 15th, 2019 by Baron Corbin. Yesterday, he got pinned by Jey Uso for the first time in 3 years. That ending was fantastic. And not only that, Cody's story is now finished. Now I don't even give a shit about Cody defeating Roman for the undisputed WWE champion. I don't give a shit. I'd rather go with Jey Uso or Solo Sikoa. My guy to beat Roman right now is Solo Sikoa, because this is the way that should be happening. I would actually have Solo Sikoa just finally realizing and just attack Roman, while Roman is just blaming Solo for the loss, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden Solo Sikoa would literally attack Roman. And I would love to see a Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns match at SummerSlam for the undisputed WWE champion. But I don't think it's happening because Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns is gonna be the main event. Some people saying that Jey Uso should be the one to beat Roman Reigns. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't see Jey Uso beating Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE champion. I mean, that would be great, but it's not happening. I don't think it's happening because, and the reason why I say that, Jey Uso is a tag team. Jey Uso is a tag team that is a tag team, and I don't believe for 1 second that I would have that Jey Uso is gonna be a world champion. That a world champion. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that in one bit. To be honest, it would be a great moment, but at the same time, I just don't see it. He's a tag team. He's a tag team to Jey Uso. So why the fuck would you want to see a tag team member beat Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE champion? I mean, it is a great moment right there, but I just don't 100% don't see it. I 100% don't see it happening. I honestly rather Solo Sikoa beat Roman than Jey Uso, if I'm being honest with you. And Solo Sikoa makes sense because he's a singles competitor. He's no tag team to anybody. He's a singles competitor. He's a dangerous motherfucker. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just do this right here. I know it's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna do this right here. This Friday on SmackDown, I'll have Roman sit there and stand there in the middle of the ring blaming Solo for losing and all that shit. And then all of a sudden, Solo just is out of Roman Reigns. Is not loyal to Roman Reigns anymore. Like, he's been loyal to Roman Reigns. So I would have Solo just say whatever, like, you're to blame for this and shit, and just literally attack Roman Reigns from out of nowhere, dude. And finally side with the Usos. And then after that, I would have him challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE champion at SummerSlam. And the way I should book this is have that match main event SummerSlam, which should be the main event. and Solo Sikoa sent a Samoan spike on Roman and pinned him in the middle of the ring, and Solo Sikoa is now the new undisputed WWE champion. That's how I book this. Is it gonna happen? I don't think so. I think Jay Uso versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam is gonna happen when the undisputed WWE champion. Jay Uso being dethroning Roman Reigns would be great, but I don't think that's happening because they want to say Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania, which is not gonna feel special as it was this year because they should have pulled the trigger of having Cody Rhodes beat Roman at WrestleMania. Look at the way they're booking Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. They still didn't give us an explanation as to why Brock Lesnar attacked Cody Rhodes at the on the Raw at the WrestleMania. Now, if it's for the world champion, if it's for the undisputed WWE champion, that will make a lot of sense as to why Brock Lesnar attacked Cody Rhodes. That will make a lot of sense. Then you can book the same way that you book the Bloodline storyline without the championships. Everything will be fine. I won't be hating. I will be complaining too much about Roman Reigns, but about Roman Reigns, man, just like I am right now. But I'm gonna say this to all the Roman Reigns fans: you can just sit there and tell me and everybody else to the Roman Reigns to you know what I'm saying, to the people that don't like Roman. Oh, he's the champion. Oh, he should have been pinned. What happened yesterday? He got pinned by Jay Uso. So y'all cry about it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what y'all say. Y'all Roman Reigns fans can tell me, any Roman Reigns fans can tell me like, oh, he's the greatest of all time. Like, he's holding 3 championships. Oh, acknowledge him. Roman is this. Roman is that. And even y'all tell me that Roman Reigns is better than John Cena. It's over now. It's over. There's nothing you can say. Nothing you can say but cry yourself to sleep because your precious Roman Reigns just got pinned by Jay Uso, man. That literally made me so fucking happy, bro. When I saw Jay Uso pin Roman, I was so happy that moment happened, and that's Roman just getting his taste of his own medicine. It's over now. So yeah, man, Roman being but yeah, Jay Uso versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I think is the way they're going for it. So I don't know, man. I think that match is gonna happen at SummerSlam. So yeah, man. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Money in the Bank. I know I've been talking about it for like 30 minutes, but hey, man, that's all gonna happen. All right. I know it's a tier list, but I just want to get this Money in the Bank shit out of the way, that's so I can like do this tier list. And I don't know how long I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna just do this tier list anyways. That's so later on this evening I'll just stream Fortnite. So yeah, man, I'll just stream Fortnite. Hey yes, what's up? How you doing? Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming Fortnite or W2K22 or 23. I don't know, but I don't know, man. All I'm saying is this. Doing good right now. Just got off of work. Okay, you just getting off of work. Okay, man. But I'm glad you're doing good, man. How's the stream going? It's been going good. It's been going good, man. Like I've been like 30 minutes. I'm just talking about what happened yesterday. So, but I'm just getting the Tierlist done and over with. That's so I can stream this evening. Like all the Tierlist I'm be doing is the Cartoon Network and the Nickelodeon shows. I think or Disney Channel. I don't know. But I'm trying to find the Cartoon Network shows. Hold up. Dude. Okay. Okay. I think this would be it. I don't know. Oh wait, let me put on the okay, let's just get this tier list with the Cartoon Network. So we got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and E tier. I'm gonna say the F tier because E tier probably I don't think E tier makes sense. Over the garden walls, I never even seen that, so I put it never seen. Batman Brave and the Bold, I've seen that. It was a good show. You could put that at B tier. Steven Universe, I'm putting it at A tier because it's not one of my favorite shows, and just, I'm just not a big like, you know what I'm saying. It's not the show that I go back and watch. So, hey man, so I'm just going with Steven Universe as A tier. I think it was a great show. It's just that I just don't go back and watch that a lot. So, Symbiotic Titans S tier. I used to love this show as a kid. I still do to this day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I wish they would like make another season. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they canceled it. To be honest with you, it's only one season on that show, and they fucking canceled it. So yeah, I'm going with Symbiotic Titans as S tier because it's like one of my favorite cartoon shows of all time. Uncle Grandpa F tier. I fucking hate that show so much. I hate this show so much. Literally the most annoying and the most annoying character and the most annoying show I've ever fucking seen, dude. I don't even know why they make this show exist, dude. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know why they make that show. Like, the show fucking sucks. Ozzy Drix, never seen it, never watched it. You know what I'm saying? Samurai Jack, I'm going with B tier. I actually didn't like this show. I actually didn't like Samurai Jack. It's that I don't watch it. It's just some of these cartoons I don't watch a lot, but I think some of them are great and some of them are not. But Samurai Jack was a great show. Was a great show. So I'm going with B tier, but between like B and A tier. Total Drama S tier. They are my second favorite cartoon show on Cartoon Network. You know what I'm saying? I watched this show a lot. I have like least favorite cartoon total drama characters and some good as some of my favorite total drama characters. But my favorite one is definitely Gwen. I also like Owen, Zoe. I also like Cody as well. I think he's real cool. I think he's a real cool total drama character. Even Lashana too. Lashana was an amazing total drama character. I shouldn't like that. So, but I have some of my least favorite. It's not Heather. And the reason why I say Heather, yes, she was like a bitch. She was acting like a fucking narcissistic bitch on a fucking on season one, and just so bossy and wasn't fucking around at all. She was a prick in season one, but going through season two, season three, season five, she was growing to like be at least a decent human being. That's why she's not my least favorite, and why I think Courtney is way worse than Heather. Cause Heather at least tried to change for the better, or at least just for the better, and just change to a decent person. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was an evil person and total drama, but she changed to a decent person in my opinion. So I don't know, man. But I actually like Heather that I do Courtney, cause Courtney is just like literally my least favorite character of total drama. I can't fucking stand her. Like in season one, she was okay in season one, but season two, and then she got worse in season three, and then season five. This one, I'm just like, fuck this bitch. Like she has gotten a lot worse, and a whining little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But Total Drama is like my second favorite show in Cartoon Network. So yeah, I'm putting that as tier. And if y'all ask me what is my least favorite season of Total Drama, I really have to say season six. Season six was not the worst one. It's just nothing happened on season six, but you know what I'm saying, with Dave just being so obsessed with Sky, just acting like a little crybaby, and Scarlet, who just became like full blown evil. You know what I'm saying? On one of the episodes where she tried to destroy the Total Drama Island. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing that happened. And even with Sugar being one of the most annoying fucking characters in Total Drama, I can't fucking stand her. I can't fucking stand her at all, dude. Seriously. But all I'm saying is this: Total Drama will forever be like next to regular show will forever be one of my favorite cartoon shows of all time, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that Total Drama 2003 was made this year. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch it, but I may watch it. I may watch it, but I don't know when. So I don't know, man. Sheep. The wait, I don't know what this is. I never even seen it. So Young Justice. I'm going with close to B tier, but I would say C tier. I don't know how to describe this show because it was just all about these DC superheroes like Superman, Wonder Woman. I think Batman was in there too. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the C tier. I didn't watch the show that much, but I actually think it was a good show. But I just didn't go back and like watch the show that much. So Clarence, I didn't give a shit about the show. I never liked Clarence. I never gave a shit about Clarence. I never did. The show was kind of stupid, but it's not as worse as Uncle Grandpa. Uncle Grandpa was like dog shit. I don't watch that show. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like it. It's fucking awful. Batman Beyond, I mean, I don't think I've seen that show. Well, I've seen it, but I just never. I don't think I've watched it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Foster's Home and Imaginary Friends. I'm going with S tier for this one. You know, I think it's a golden show. It with Blue and Mac having the toxic relationships, like any friendship could like, you know what I'm saying, could be toxic. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain this, but it has some like good characters on there. But I don't know, bro. I still know how to explain it. Lego Ninjago, I'm going with C tier. I'm going with Lego Ninjago at C tier. Dude, you probably can't see it because it's black. But hey man, I'm going with C tier for Lego Ninjago. So hey man, Secret Mountain for awesome. Like I never seen this. 16. I actually didn't like this show. I'm going with A tier for 16. It's not one of my favorites, but it's actually a great fucking show. That I actually really enjoyed. So I actually don't mind it. So I actually enjoyed this show. So yeah, I'm going with A tier for that. Code Lokio, I'm going A tier because I don't watch this show daily. I really don't. But love the intro, love the trailer. I love the intro to it. I just never even watched. I just don't watch this show that much. I really don't. I don't know what this is, but I'm just putting that as never seen the show. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I never expected for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs to be a cartoon show on Cartoon Network. I know it's like two movies of it, but in Cartoon Network, I never expected Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs to make a cartoon show out of this shit. So I don't know, man. But what do I think of the show? I think it's a decent show. It's just not hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's just not hitting. I'ma have to like go with I'm gonna have to go with C tier for that one. It was a decent show. It's just not great. So I don't know, man. Hot Wheels, Accelerate Eraser or whatever it called. Like, I don't know. Never seen it. Adventure Time put this as tier, man. Naked. Wait, what's that? Almost Naked Animals, bro. Like I remember hearing about the show, and this show sucked. I'm going F tier for this one. I don't know how to explain it, but this show fucking sucked. Really. Camp Laszlo. I actually enjoyed this show when I was a little kid, and I think it goes to A tier. It's not one of my favorite shows, but it's actually A tier because it's just not one of my favorite. Like, yeah, it's not one of my favorite shows, but it's just a show that I really enjoy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's actually a great cartoon show from Cartoon Network, so I'm putting that A tier. Class of 3000. You know, my man Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? On Cartoon Network. I'm actually going with B tier. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I just don't watch that show daily. You know what I'm saying? Just because I love hip hop and Andre 3000 on there doesn't mean I'm gonna put that at S tier. So I'm going with B tier for that. Cow and Chicken. Don't watch that show. I'm gonna have to put that in C tier because I don't watch it. If I do watch it, then, and if I liked it, I would actually at least put that at least in B tier. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Craig of the Creek. I'm putting that as C tier. Automatic Betty, Atomic Betty. Never seen that. Shouted. I'm putting that B tier. Never seen that. Edna and Nitty. Love the show. S tier, deservedly the S tier. Fucking goated cartoon show. Fucking goated cartoon show. You know what I'm saying? I actually love the animation, and I also love the fucking You know what I'm saying? The animated, like what's written on the show is funny. You have Eddie as the fucking greedy motherfucker, even though he cares about his Ed, Double D and Ed, but he's also greedy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? A bit greedy, but he still cares for his friends. You know what I mean? And then Ed, who's like the dummy from out of the three, and then Double D, who's like the fucking the brains out of the three. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's just that this show was just perfect, dude, and I actually love everything about it. So, amen. So, Ed and Eddie, S tier. I love it. Marvelous Adventures of Flapjack. I actually like the show. It's just not one of my favorites, but I'm putting that at B tier. It's actually it's actually a very good show, but it's just not like great enough. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to explain it. Green Lantern. I've never seen it. Well, actually, I never watched it. I just never. I seen it. I just never watched it. So I don't know how to explain it. Generator Rex, man. Holy shit. S tier. And I said S tier because I used to love watching that show as a kid, dude. Now for real. I wish they would make another season of it because it came out in 2010 and it ended 2013. Wait, let me see. Hold up. Generator Rex seasons. I may watch it when I get off stream, so I don't know. But Generator Rex was a great fucking show, and I actually enjoyed it. And I also loved watching that show as a kid. So this have three fucking seasons on there. Like holy fucking shit, 3 seasons of Generator Rex. But yeah, I used to love watching that show, man. When I was a little kid, bro, I actually enjoyed it. That's the same thing with Symbiotic Titans, man. I enjoy Generator Rex and the Symbiotic Titans at the same time. So, hey, man. But yeah, Robot Jones, never seen that. Weasel. I am a Weasel. I heard the show, but I never even watched it, so I'm gonna just put it right there. Ben 10, Ben 10, S2. Goated show on this one. Ben 10 deserves to be on the S2 spot, bro. Like, who doesn't like Ben 10? Like, well, ever since I haven't watched it in a long time, I'll be like, oh, he used to not like Ben, I don't like Ben 10 and all that. But this thing about it, when you watch back the shows of it, it's actually a great fucking show. You know what I'm saying? A great fucking Cartoon Network show. There's some serious and sad moments on there, and everything about it is fucking perfect. I actually love everything about it. And then like you have like Ben, yeah, Gwen, also Max Tennyson, Grandpa Max, Ben and Gwen's grandpa or grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Um, you have Uncle Hex, you have Val Gex, and you have Charmcaster, which is you know my cartoon crush, my cartoon crush. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, this is Ben 10 deserves to be on the S tier, bro. I love, like, I'm just saying. Infinity Train. I watched one episode of it. I didn't watch it again, but I actually enjoyed this show. I'm gonna put this C tier. If I watch this show even more, I will actually put that in B tier. So yeah, but I'm gonna put this in C tier for right now. Jackie Chan Adventures. I think that's what it is. Jackie Chan Adventures. I'm just thinking to myself, what the fuck is this? But it's Jackie Chan Adventures. Like I've never. Well, I see some clips of it. I just never even watched it. Watched the show of it. You know what I'm saying? But fuck, I'll put that C tier as well. This is the same thing I'm doing with Infinity Train, so I don't know. Johnny Bravo, that deserves. I'm putting that as B tier. It was a very good show. I actually enjoyed Johnny Bravo. It's just that I still watch that show daily. You know what I'm saying? I still watch Johnny Bravo daily. So yeah, Johnny Test. That's S tier. Now I loved Johnny Test as a kid. I still loved it. That show still this day. So I don't know. Johnny Test deserves to be on the S tier. It's a very hard hitting show. It's a banger of a fucking show. And I actually enjoyed. I enjoyed it. Like you know what I'm saying. That was a banger of a show, bro. This kind of Justin League, I never seen it. Apple on in Onion, never seen it. Mega X LR, I never seen it. Mayu Magic Sword, never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it. Okay, okay. Never seen it. Powerpuff Girls, putting that A tier, cause I don't watch the show daily, but it's a great fucking show that I actually enjoy. So I don't know. Problem Solver, never seen that show. Holy shit, this is what we need to talk about more. Regular show, definitely S tier. 100% S tier. That deserves the S tier spot, dude. That deserves the S tier spot because this is literally my favorite cartoon show to ever watch, man. My favorite Cartoon Network show. Not only my favorite Cartoon Network show, but my favorite cartoon show of all time. It's not only a adult feel show, but it's also a perfect story. Like you know what I'm saying. Has some sad moments on there. It could be serious too, and it also has some like. Wait, let me pause this. I don't know why this playing, but it has some some sad moments and some fantastic, some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, and not only that, Mordecai and Skips are like my favorite characters on Total Drama. So, but yeah, the story's perfect. There's some great moments on there. All characters can be like assholes and just that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can make some mistakes. Like Mordecai and Rigby are like the main characters of this. Mordecai, who's like at least a little bit mature. The only time he's not is when he's like in this love triangle with CJ and Margaret, and when he's like doing this fucking shit for Margaret. You know what I'm saying? From season 1 to season 3. That's the only time he's not that mature. But with Rigby is a lot worse than Mordecai. And Mordecai has to work at a job all because of Rigby. Because Rigby had literally screwed him over by, you know what I'm saying, by changing Mordecai's accepted papers just because he didn't get accepted into college. But Mordecai did. But he had to change accepted papers just because Mordecai doesn't want to leave him. So that's why they both working at the park with Benson, Skips, Pops, Muscle Man, Half Fives, and Thomas. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they had to do that. Overall, like Breaking the Show is a 10 out of 10 show. I actually love. It has some worst episodes, just a few worst episodes, but you know what I'm saying. It's still a perfect cartoon show to watch. You know what I'm saying. And I actually watched this show a lot, dude. I actually did watch this show a lot, but hey man, the regular show will forever be my favorite Cartoon Network show of all time. Now my second one is Total Drama. Total Drama is like my second favorite Cartoon Network show. Number three, I would say like the first three Ben 10 shows, like Ben 10, Ben 10 Alien Force, and Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. And then number four, I would say Symbiotic Titans, and then number five, I got probably Adventure Time or Ed and Eddie. Those are like my top five favorites. But mostly I have to say Ed and Eddie, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't watch Adventure Time daily, but it's still a fantastic show. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, I would say Ed and Eddie at number five. So, but overall, regular show forever be my favorite Cartoon Network show. You know what I'm saying? I watched it a lot on Max. Still fantastic. I fucking love everything about it. You know what I'm saying? The perfect story and also the sad moment when Pops literally died and sacrificed for his friends just to defeat Anti Pops. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally the saddest moment and one of the saddest moments in cartoon history, man. It's really sad to see Pops like that, man. I just really, that moment was very emotional. But yeah, regular show, S tier, and forever be my favorite Cartoon Network show. One of my top three favorite cartoon shows of all time, dude. So regular show, S tier. Sonic Boom. I'm putting Sonic Boom at C tier. I enjoy Sonic Boom. It's just that I'm just not a big fan of this. Like you know what I'm saying. It's some stupid shit, but I don't know how to explain it too much. But Sonic Boom was actually a decent show. I actually enjoyed it, so I actually don't mind it. Squirrel Boy C tier. I actually like this show. It's not one of my favorites, but I actually like the show for real. Stoked. I mean, I don't think I've seen it, so I'm putting it stoked that never seen this show. Teen Titans S tier, easy S tier. It's better than the it's better than Teen Titans Go. I will say that because Teen Titans Go is going to the D tier. It's not the worst show because a lot of people hated that show just because of how they portrayed that show. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't hate it. It's that I like the old Teen Titans better. You know what I'm saying? I think the old Teen Titans from the early 2000s is a lot better than Teen Titans Go. So, hey man, Amazing World of Gumball. I mean, I told y'all before, I don't watch Amazing World of Gumball at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a big fan of it. I know y'all gonna sit there thinking, like, oh, Amazing World of Gumball is one of the best cartoon shows of all time. Listen, I never watched it. I was never a big fan of Amazing World of Gumball. I was never a big fan of it. I never even tell myself to go back and watch this show. I never sit there and tell myself that. And I'm saying that because I rather watch other cartoon shows like Regular Show and Ben 10 and Teen Titans. You know what I'm saying? All these shows I rather watch than Amazing World of Gumball. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting that A tier since everybody wants to sit there and say that it's like the greatest cartoon show of all time. Well, one of the best cartoon shows of all time. But me, I think Regular Show, in my opinion, is better. I think Regular Show is better, so I don't know, man. But I had to put Amazing World Gumball as A tier because I don't watch that show daily. I really don't. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I mean, F tier. I don't give a shit. I'm not a fan of Star Wars at all, so I know I'm not gonna explain it too much. The Garfield Show. This is actually a great show, but I'm putting that at A tier because it's not one of the greatest, but it's actually a great show that I actually enjoy watching, especially on Netflix and you know what I'm saying. And it's on Cartoon Network and Boomerang. So yeah, I'm gonna put Garfield in A tier. Like I actually like the Garfield show. I used to like watching a lot. So yeah, A New Orange F tier. Don't give a shit about this show. Looney Tunes show, or the Looney Tunes show, I'm gonna put that at A tier. Not one of my favorites, but it's one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. The new Powerpuff Girls, I never watched it. Courage the Cowardly Dog. This show really terrified me. It really terrified me to be quite honest with you. It's not that I hate the show. It's just that it just terrifies me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not a big fan of this show, to be honest with you. So yeah, I would have to put Courage the Cowardly Dog at A tier. Thundercats, never seen it. Time Squad, never seen it. My gym partner's a monkey. I'm putting that as D tier. I just didn't give a shit about this show, especially for that monkey that's always getting Adam in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Imagine having a friend that wants to show your fucking ass to you. Like, I don't want a friend like that. That shit is disgusting, bro. I'm just saying. Juniper Lee, B tier. B tier. I'm gonna finish off this tier list. Total Drama Rama, F tier. I don't give a shit about this show that much. I like Total Drama better. Like these, well, I'm actually putting it D tier. It's not a bad show. It's just like I like Total Drama better. Total Drama is a way better show than Total Drama Rama. Totally Spies. I'm put there as B tier. Um, the Cramp Twins. Never seen it. Victor Valentino. Never seen it. We Bear Bears. I'm putting that as B tier. I think it's a good show. It's just that it's just not a show that I want to go back and watch. So We Bear Bears is not a bad show. It's just not one of my favorites. It's not one of the shows that I wanted to go back and watch. So hey man. Oh, let me look at my phone real quick. Alright. We Bear Bears and then Xylem Showdown. Like that show was very good. I put it at B tier. I think it was a very good show. I just don't watch it too much, but I think it's like a very good show to me, and I actually like. But I just don't watch it too much, so you know what I'm saying. So hey man, this is my tier list. This is all the tier lists that I put. You know what I'm saying. So it's my opinion only. You don't like it, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying. But that's just my opinion. Especially with Major War Gumball, it's just that I don't watch. You know what I'm saying? But because I like regular show better. It's just my opinion only. I think regular show is better than Major War Gumball. And then Total Drama, which is my second favorite Cartoon Network show. Somebody Titans, you know what I'm saying? Top 10, top 5, you know what I'm saying? Foster Home Imaginary Friends, and then Ed and Eddie, Adventure Time, General Rex, um, Ben 10, Johnny Test, and then also Teen Titans, dude. But yeah, that's all I got for Cartoon Network, you know what I'm saying? These are my least favorite. I just don't give a shit about these shows. I really don't. Teen Titans Go, I don't hate. It's just that I just don't like that the fact that they ruined the regular Teen Titans, man. They ruined the fucking relationship with Robin and Starfire, dude. And they made Robin into a weirdo, dude. Like it made it to a strictly weirdo. Like you know what I'm saying? I just don't like this shit for real. But yeah, moving on from Cartoon Network, let's go on with the Nickelodeon shows. it's almost 2 o'clock. But I bet you there's a lot of Nickelodeon shows. Yep, I was right. These are the Nickelodeon shows from the oh, never mind. They almost had every Nickelodeon show. So yeah, there's Alvin and Chipmunks, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Big Time Rush, Breadwinners. I don't know what this is. Danny Phantom, Drake and Josh, Witch Lady. I don't know what that is. Fairy Odd Parents, Fanboy Chum Chum. I don't know what this is. Hunter Hathaways, Hungry Danger, Hey Arnold. I forgot what that is. Um, I think this is Haunted Street or something. I don't know. iCarly, Jimmy Neutron, Night Squad, The Legend of Korra, um, Loud House, Marvin, uh, Ricky, Nicky, Dicky, Don. I forgot what that is. Planet Sheen, Power Rangers Samurai, Rabbids Invasion, Rugrats, Sam and Cat, Sanjay Craig, School Rock, I think it is, SpongeBob, obviously. Um, Thunder, what is it? Thunderman, and then my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, Victorious, Witch Academy, I think, Zoe 101, and then there's Back in the Boneyard. So it's almost every Nickelodeon show, but not literally every Nickelodeon show. So I don't know. Alvin and Chipmunks, don't care. F tier, I just don't care for that show. I really don't. I watched like a couple episodes of it. I just don't care for it. I really don't care for that show at all, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, they made a Nickelodeon show in Alvin and Chipmunks. The movies are a lot better than this cartoon show, than the cartoon show of Alvin and Chipmunks. Like, what the fuck, bro? Avatar: Last Airbender. I'm actually putting that eight. Actually, no, I'm putting that S tier. It's one of the ghosts. At first, I put in that A tier, but I realized, like, watching the clips of this show, like, I wanted to sit there and I wanted to watch this show. I really do. I want to watch some of the shows of Avatar. So yeah, man. But I'm gonna just put that. I'm gonna be nice and put that S tier. You know what I'm saying? Big Time Rush. I used to love Big Time Rush, man. I'm put that A tier. Is it one of my favorite shows? Fuck no. It's not one of my favorite shows, but I think it's actually a great fucking show to watch, dude. And it's really fun. Especially that having banger songs and also some banger songs, you know what I'm saying? And even Snoop Dogg was featured on one of the songs called Boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So I actually enjoyed Big Time Rush, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Breadwinners, F tier. I never liked this show. This show was fucking stupid and idiotic, dude. Like, holy shit. I never liked the Breadwinners at all. I never cared for it. I never cared to watch it. Like, I don't know, man. It was just on my TV, and I just don't care. I really don't. I don't know what this is. Danny Phantom, S tier. Definitely S tier. I've always loved Danny Phantom as a kid, especially playing the Nickelodeon games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always loved Danny Phantom, and also one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows of all time. A fucking golden show. I wish they would make another season of Danny Phantom, but why the fuck would they end the Danny Phantom? Like, why would they do that? Like, they should never even ended with 3 seasons of Danny Phantom. Like, why the fuck would they sit there and do that shit? Like, I don't know. But Danny Phantom literally is always one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows. Top three. You know what I'm saying? Top three. Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh. I'm putting that at A tier. I actually love the show. Just now, I'm just not like too much of a fan of this show. You know what I'm saying? I know at first I put it at S tier, but I just realized to myself, I don't watch this show daily. It's a great show. I actually enjoyed it, but it's just not a show that it's not one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Witch Lady, I never seen it. Fairly Odd Parents, I'm putting it at A tier. A tier, like I like this show, yeah, but it's just not the show that I would put as my top five. It's probably my top 10, but it's not in my top five. You know what I'm saying? But I watched the show a lot. It's just not one of my favorite shows, but I just watched it. I just watched this show a lot. Yeah, especially growing up as a kid. So yeah, but Fairly Odd Parents deserves to be in the A tier. Fanboy Chum Chum. I literally can't stand the show at all. Literally the worst and the most stupidest show I've ever fucking watched in Nickelodeon history, dude. Like what the hell? And what the fuck is this shit that I'm watching on this show? Like the brains be fucking fanboys' brain be popping out. Even these fucking freezes that they buy, like Jesus fucking Christ, man. This shit is just so fucking cringe, annoying, and fucking stupid, bro. I never want to watch this show ever again as a kid, bro. This show is fucking idiotic and so stupid. I never give a shit, dude. I don't give a shit. This one, I never seen it. And Haunted Hathaways, I never seen it. Hungry Danger, I don't care. F tier. Hey Arnold, S tier. I don't know how to explain this. I don't watch it. Well, actually, I don't watch the show too much. I'm gonna be honest. I'm putting it at A tier because I don't watch the show that much. So I don't know. This one, I don't know. Never watched it. Never watched it. iCarly, putting that at S tier. Great show. I love the fucking angle with Carly and Fred. You know what I'm saying? And also Sam as a badass she is, just being one of the biggest mainers in the fucking in cartoon history. Like what the fuck, man? Like Sam is such a badass in this show. Like holy shit. But I like iCarly. Not one of my favorites, but it's actually a golden show if you ask me. So yeah, man, I actually like iCarly. Jimmy Neutron. Same thing with Philly Our Parents. Not one of my favorites, but still a golden show. I actually love Jimmy Neutron. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's not like one of my favorites. I know they made a movie of Jimmy Neutron, but to be honest, it's just not one of my favorites, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a goaded Nickelodeon show. So yeah, I actually go with Jimmy Neutron as A tier. This one I don't know what it is. Legend of Korra, I'm putting it C tier. I don't watch this show that much. I really don't. I don't watch the show that much. I never even watch it daily. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just put that a C tier because I don't know how to explain this show. Loud House, never care to watch that show. I'm putting that as I would say C tier. I don't think it's a bad show, but I just never cared to like gripe just sink my teeth into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just never would care to watch it. Marvin, never watched it. Ricky, Nicky, Dicky, and Don never watched it. Never watched this show either. Planet Sheen, F2. This is like one of the worst. This is. It's not as worse as Fanboy Chum Chum, but this is just one of the worst Nickelodeon shows I've ever watched, dude. Why the fuck would you uh take a character from Jimmy Neutron and just have Sheen make his own show of his own show? This shit just really stupid. I'm always thinking to myself whenever I watch the show, I'm like, why the fuck would they do something? Why they take a character from Jimmy Neutron and just make it their own show? They should at least make another season of Jimmy Neutron. And just like you know what I'm saying, they should at least done that, but they didn't even do that. It's just so stupid how they make a show like this. So yeah, F tier show is terrible. I didn't care. I didn't. It's just not. It's just not it. It's just not hitting right. Power Rangers Samurai. I'm putting it as A tier because I actually love Power Rangers Samurai. I used to watch every single episode that came out. You know what I'm saying? And like every episode that came out, I would actually watch it. You know what I'm saying? L tier, wait, L tier list, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Like these are my opinions. Like these are my opinions, man. It doesn't matter about. It doesn't even matter. Like these are just my opinions, bro. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Rap Invasion, I don't like it. I never liked the Rap Invasion. Never care to watch it. One of the most stupidest shows I've ever fucking watched, man. I don't give a shit about it. Or Larry Test, I don't know. Wait, I don't know what the fuck that means. But hey, are you trying to say my tier list is a L or something? Because it like I'm confused. Sammy Cat, I'm putting it detail. Like I like Victorious better than this. Victorious and I call it better than this bullshit. Like I don't know what the fuck they trying to do with this show. I don't know. Sanjay Craig, I'm gonna put that as C tier. It was okay. It just that why the fuck would anybody want to go back and watch this show? You know what I'm saying? For me, it was just okay. It just not too bad. It just that I just don't care to want to watch this show back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just don't care to watch School Rock. I never seen, but I'm just saying Sanjay Craig. I just never cared. It's not one of my favorite shows to ever watch. So what's the point of just like making another season of it? So hey, what can you go wrong with SpongeBob when you had to put that S tier, dude? SpongeBob has been going on since 1999, and it's still going on. You know what I'm saying? And SpongeBob is forever a fucking golden show, dude. Like, who the fuck would not like SpongeBob? This has some funny moments. Like, it has some worst episodes, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, that, that right there, S tier 100%, dude. S tier. Like, what can you go wrong with SpongeBob, dude? Like, it's always a S tier. Thunderman, F tier. Watch one episode. Don't care. Don't care to watch it. I just don't care. I really don't. Now I'm going with the Ninja Turtles last because there's a lot that I want to talk about the Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? There's a lot that I want to talk about this show because this is literally that show is literally my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time. Even though it's a Ninja Turtle franchise, but it's literally my favorite Ninja Turtle show. My favorite not only Ninja Turtle series but also my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time. So I would put that last. Victorious S tier. I love Victorious. Also one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows of all time. You know what I'm saying? I actually enjoyed everything about it. This one I never seen it. Zoe 101. I would say A tier. You know, I don't watch Zoe 101 that much daily, but still great show. I just don't care to like. I just haven't watched it daily. So back at the Boneyard, I'm going with B tier. This was a great show. It was a very good show. I like the movie of Boneyard better than I do back at the Boneyard, but I don't know, man. The show was very good. It's just that they just make a movie out of it and then they make the show to it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, like I would actually put it at B tier. But yeah, now let's talk about my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. I watch a lot on Netflix. Wait, hold up a second. I'll be back. Sorry, my mic was off. What the fuck? But what I was saying, I'm sorry that like I was seeing what's inside the house. You know what I'm saying? But everything's okay. Well, but yeah, let's talk about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. Not only is one of the best Nickelodeon shows of all time, but it's also story driven. It's different from the other Ninja Turtle series that we've been seeing, and it also has some different characters. You know what I'm saying? Leatherhead, we have uh, Slash, which is Raphael's pet, which used to be Spike. We have Mondo, we have Rockford, or Rockwell, I'm sorry, Rockwell, the Rat King, you know what I'm saying? We have Karai just being manipulated by the Shredder, thinking that she's, that's her father, but the real father, but her real father is Master Splinter. I love that fucking story. One thing I didn't like about this is this fucking love angle with Leonardo and Karai. That's one thing I don't like. Even to this day, like when um when Karai was revealed as being Master Splinter's daughter, and Michelangelo was be like, "Hey, that's our sister," or this and that. Leo still had feelings for Karai. Leo's still in love with Karai, dude. Like, yeah, Michelangelo, with Nix and Raphael and Mona Lisa, you know what I'm saying, and also Donatello, who's in love with who likes April. But Leo and Karai, like, you can't be serious, dude. You can't be serious. And then other characters, but other characters like the Pterosaurus, we have Tiger Claw, Fish Face, or Razar, or Chris Bradford, or even Dog Pound. And even has my second cartoon crush, which is Shinigami, which is like one of my favorite characters on there. They ain't even fucking, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even made her the main priority of be the main character of any episode. Like they're just using her as, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they even use it that properly. But she's like one of the best characters on the series. You know what I'm saying? Do you like tacos? Yeah, I like tacos. Like tacos are like one of my favorite foods of all time. So, but really my favorite food is pizza. So yeah. But everything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was fucking perfect storytelling, and not only that, the saddest moment ever is when Master Splinter had fucking died and got killed by Super Shredder. That's the saddest moment, and that's the saddest moment on the show when Master Splinter had passed away and got killed by Super Shredder. That Shredder got mutated and got killed by Super Shredder, dude. That's like the saddest moment ever. Yes, he got killed in the last season of season 3. That was all because, yes, he was killed in season 3, but they just retimed it because the Ninja Turtles, April and Casey, was going to space with Fugitoid. You know what I'm saying? It was going to space to destroy the Triceratops. But they reversed it back and just traveled in the and like in the few past, that's so they can get back to Master and help Master Splinter. You know what I'm saying? Get Master Splinter back. You know what I'm saying? That's like in the middle of the season of season 4. But yeah, man. But Master Splinter dying in season 4 is like literally the saddest moment in that show, man. It was just so heartbroken to even see Master Splinter just go away like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like I just like it's really fucking sad. But like I said, I love the storytelling. I love that they're giving us cliffhangers to the show. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did with the Master Splinter and, you know what I'm saying, Shredder, where Master Splinter was really Karai's daughter. I guess Karai's real father. You know what I'm saying? I love that fucking angle. And also the human version of Master Splinter or Hamato Yoshi and Osaki. You know what I'm saying? Osaki's is Shredder and Master Splinter and Hamato Yoshi is Master Splinter. And that's Master Splinter's real name. And I gotta say, Master Splinter on the Ninja Turtles is fucking badass. It's like the best Master Splinter in the Ninja Turtle series, dude. And you can't sit there and disagree with me with that shit because Master Splinter was an ass kicker in the Ninja Turtle series. Same as Shredder. Shredder was a legit monster in the Ninja Turtles 2012 series. Like I'm just saying, bro. I mean, everything is driven like the reason why it's my favorite because this show was different. This show, like the Ninja Turtles in 2012, this show was fucking different from the other Ninja Turtle series that we seen, and like you know what I'm saying. But if y'all ask me who's my favorite Ninja Turtle, I'm gonna have to say between maybe Raphael or Michelangelo. Those are not my favorite Ninja Turtles, man. Yeah, Raphael can be like a bully to his brothers and just be a jerk and all that, but he does it from his heart. You know what I'm saying? He does it from his heart and he cares about his brothers. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I can accept because Raphael cares about his brothers more than anything else, and he does it with heart. Michelangelo cares about his brothers 100%. It's just that yes, he's funny. He act dumb and mess up shit, but he's like a fun character to even relate to. You know what I'm saying? So that's just why I say that's just why I think Raphael, Michelangelo are like that's why I say that they're like my favorite Ninja Turtles, and also my favorite duo because a duo brothers because that's just how it is sometimes with siblings with a big brother like with a little brother annoying the big brother, but it's also there for his brothers no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I just love everything about it. Wonderful stream I say subscribe to, but too bad I had to sleep. I'll just pass the stream and watch the next one. I see you later. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I really hope you have a good night's sleep, dude. Like I really appreciate you for coming to my channel. But but hey man, the Ninja Turtles 2012 forever be my favorite Nickelodeon show and also my top five favorite cartoon shows to ever watch. Number one regular show and number two I say the Ninja Turtles 2012. Two of my favorite cartoon shows to ever watch in history. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of shit that I had to say about the Ninja Turtles 2012 because I actually love watching it and enjoying this show so much. So yeah, man, I actually love this show so much with all my heart, and I also love the story driven the story to it, and it's actually an amazing show. I love it. I love it in cartoons where they make like it could be like funny and all, but I love in cartoons when they make some episodes really serious and just have some sad moments on there and actually make the cartoon show that much better. You know what I'm saying? It actually make it that much better, bro. But yeah, man, S tier, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, and forever my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time, man. I actually love the show. And I also love how they designed the Ninja Turtles as well. You know what I'm saying? With Raphael just having the big muscles, the biggest muscles from out of the four Ninja Turtles. Michelangelo have being the baby of the Ninja Turtles and the youngest Ninja Turtle with this short one, like, oh my god, man. And I also like that Leonardo, like, you know what I'm saying, just being the leader, like Leonardo and Raphael being the older Ninja Turtles, and Donatello and Michelangelo being the youngest ones. So yeah, man. But I actually I love the animation and the design to it. I think it's fantastic. Donatello being the tallest and Michelangelo being the shortest one, the shortest brother. You know what I'm saying? I love every design of it. I love the characters to it. I love everything about the Ninja Turtle series. Just one thing I didn't like about the Ninja Turtle series is this love angle with Leonardo and Karai, and that's the only problem with that. But other than that, this show was fantastic. I love everything. Ninja Turtles 2012 forever be my favorite Nickelodeon show of all time, dude. S tier deservingly. But hey, man, these are all the tier lists. These are all my tier lists. What's your favorite Pokemon? I don't watch Pokemon, to be honest. I really don't. I really don't watch it. I really don't watch Pokemon at all, so I just can't even think of one. I don't know no other Pokemon but Pikachu, and that's it. Alright, let's go on with Disney Channel. This is gonna be probably my last tier list. And then I'm gonna get it off, and I'm gonna start my stream for probably Fortnite. I don't know. I'm gonna do Disney Channel television shows. Let's see how many we can do. Hope it's not a lot or not too much. You know what I'm saying? Like they added the Disney Junior shows as well. Like holy shit. Oh yeah, Kim Possible. Kim Possible definitely should be in this one, bro. Like for real. Cause I've been watching Kim Possible lately. You know what I'm saying? On Disney Plus. I actually loved it. You know what I'm saying? I love everything about. My favorite episode of Kim Possible had to be where you know what I'm saying Shigo was turned good in that episode where she was like just having this good friendship with Kim Possible, even though they're enemies. You know what I'm saying? Shigo is the villain and Kim Possible is the good guy. Them as friends it's just fantastic, man. I like the fact that the Kim Possible that Kim and Shigo are friends, man. And that's just a good feeling to see that, bro. Yes, Ron at the end was stupid enough to change it to the evil. Like they had this helmet that you can change from good and you can change to evil. The red one's evil and the blue one is the good. And Shigo was the good guy in the situation, surprisingly. Like I'm happy. I was so happy when they do that. That's like my favorite episode of Kim Possible, bro. It really is. And Shigo is also my favorite character on Kim Possible as well. You know what I'm saying? She's not only a badass, but she's like a great villain. You know what I'm saying? I don't be a fan into super villains that much in cartoons, but Shigo is like literally my favorite villain in Disney Channel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But here we have Ant Farm, we have Austin Alley. I don't know what this is. Buzz Lightyear, I never watched that. There's Good Luck Charlie. I don't know what this is. Animal or Go Go. Like I never watched that. Um, Dog with the Blog. I don't know what this is. American Dragon. Little Einstein. You know what I'm saying? I already know what this. I can't read it, but I already know what this show is. Fish hooks. Don't know that show. Gravity Falls. There's Gravity Falls. Hannah Montana. Um, Wiggly Town Heroes. I've watched that before. I just don't care. Corey in the House. There's Jesse. There's Johnny, and there's Supply. I don't know what this. Kicking It. Perry Kings. Never watched it. Koala Brothers. Never watched it. Lilo Stitch. Lizzie McGore. Charlie Longer. Handy Mandy. Mickey Mouse. Older Phineas and Ferb. Obviously Kim Possible. Um, Proud Family, So Random, Lab Rats. I think that's So Raven. Yeah, that's So Raven. I think Recess, Replacements. Um, I forgot. I already know what this show is, but I can't read it. Schoolhouse Rock, Shake It Up. I don't know what the Sister Sister. Yeah, that's it. Sister Sister. Sunny with the Chance. Stanley. Even Stevens. Sweet Life Zach and Cody. Sweet Life on Deck. Wesley. Wesley Places. And Zeke and Little. I think I forgot. I don't know. But that's all the Disney Channel shows that's there. I'm gonna start with Ant Farm. Ant Farm. I'm gonna go with S2, man. I actually like the Ant Farm. I think it's literally a great show. I think it's a great show, especially China and McClain on there. I kind of used to have a crush on China and McClain when I was little, but you know what I'm saying. It's just that when I was little, I used to have a crush on these on these Disney Channel characters. You know what I'm saying? China and McClain, Zendaya, Sophia Carson. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the Disney Channel characters. Those are the fucking celebrities I used to have a crush on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. But Ant Farm is just literally a great show. You know what I'm saying? It was a great show, and I'm putting that as S tier. Austin Alley. At first, I was thinking B tier, but it's actually a great show. I'm putting this A tier. Not one of my favorite Disney Channel shows, but I actually enjoyed watching Austin Alley. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Wait, I need to add something. I need to add another chart or another row. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Never watched it. But did I send everybody my invite to my stream? I don't know. Alright. I was looking at my phone or something. Hold up. Wait, hold up a second. Hey, hold just a second. Like I'm gonna continue with this tier list. Hold on, I'm trying to do something real quick. Hold on. Alright, I'm back to the tier list. This is gonna be my last tier list, and then I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna go ahead and what's it called? And I'm gonna go ahead and later on I'll be streaming maybe Fortnite or W2K22. I don't know, but I'll be streaming that. This I never watched it. Buzz Lightyear, Star Command. I never watched it. Good Luck Charlie. I'm putting it at B tier. I enjoyed this show. It's just that it's just not one of my favorite shows to ever watch, man. I mean, if I'm being honest, I actually watch more Disney Channel shows that I've had like the Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon shows. If I'm being honest with you, you know what I'm saying. Watch Ant Farm and Austin and Ally and Good Luck Charlie. You know what I'm saying. I actually watched them more. So, hey man, but Good Luck Charlie was actually a very good show. It was actually a very good show that I really enjoyed. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, but it's not one of the best shows of all time. So I would just have to put the B tier. This one I never watched it. Dog with the Block. I'm putting it at D tier. It was okay. It just that I just don't care to watch that show that much. I just don't care. I'm just not a big fan of that show. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care. Like I'm sorry. Like it's this dog talking. You know what I'm saying? It's this talking dog on the show, and that's just all it is. Just a talking dog on the in the show. You know what I'm saying? This one I never watched it. American Dragon A tier. I'm putting it at A tier because it was a great show. Just that it's not one of my favorite shows to watch, man. Like you know what I'm saying. But I think American Dragon is like a great show. So I'll put Kim Possible last. So because that's like my favorite Disney. It's now my favorite cartoon Disney Channel show of all time. So I'm gonna just put that last and just explain why I like this show. Little Einstein, Little Einstein, A tier. I don't watch it too much, but it's just like I just think it's a great Disney Channel show. So I'm gonna put that in Little Einstein A tier. This one, what? Wait, what's this? I need a closer look. See what this is. Oh shit. No, I don't want to do that. So, but I need closer look. Alright, I need closer look to see what this is. No, not this. Oh, the Emperor's New School. That's what it is. The Emperor's New School. That's what it is, man. I didn't watch it too much, but I think it was a good show, so B to deservingly. Fish Hook after never cared for the show. I watched a couple, like excuse me, I think two episodes of it. Never cared to watch it. Never cared at all. So F tier. Never watched this show. Gravity Falls. I'm gonna put Gravity Falls at A tier, just because I think it's a a fantastic show. It's just not like I'm just not a fan of that show. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not like into that show that much. But the thing is that it's a great story driven show. You know what I'm saying? And even that love angle with Dipper and Wendy, I like that love angle, and I love that the fact that they care for each other no matter what, especially Wendy being there for Dipper no matter what. The thing is that Wendy is older than Dipper. That's the only thing about this shit because I don't know, man. But I love the fucking story driven Mabel being the annoying sister, even though she's like very caring, but she's like a little bit annoying. But I don't know, man. Stan as the dummy, you know what I'm saying? I like all the characters on Gravity Falls, so I actually don't mind it. But Gravity Falls is a great show. I actually enjoyed it. I'm gonna put this S tier for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hannah Montana S tier. I'm not explaining to it, so yeah, man. This must be yeah. This is Mighty Town Heroes. Like I never cared about this show. Oh shit! Excuse me, bro. I sneezed on my hand. Hold on. Let me wash my hands. I'll be back. I'm muted, bro. Thanks for reminding me, Carbus. I didn't even know I was muted. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? I didn't even know I was muted. Like, I muted my mic while I just left the room. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you what I was saying. I said Jesse was a great show. You know what I'm saying? I said I like Lilo and Stitch because I like Lilo and Stitch because of the movie. You know what I'm saying? The weird thing is I just never seen the show. So that's why I put the B to because of the movie. So then here we said the past minute or so. I thought it on the end. Yeah, I even know I was muted. Like that's why I was like I just kept on talking. Like I just sit there. I was just sitting there talking and didn't even think to unmute my mic. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? But yeah, man. All I'm saying is this. Like I think Kicking It was a decent show. You know what I'm saying? I watched it because of my cousin, but hey man, I think it's better than Dog with the Blog. So, but yeah, man, let's continue on with this tier list. Never seen the Handy Mandy. I used to watch this show as well as a kid. I'm put that as the C tier. Not the show that I'll like go back and watch, but it's just actually a good show to watch. You know what I'm saying? In Disney Junior. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, but I'm putting that as C tier. Mickey Mouse. I mean, this Mickey Mouse, I'm putting as never watched. Older, never watched. Phineas and Ferb, I'm putting it as S tier. S tier for Phineas and Ferb. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a fantastic show. It's one of the goats of Disney Channel. You know what I'm saying? And also Proud Family as one of the goats too. So random, never seen it. Lab Rats, putting it as C tier. Wait, hold up a second. Hold just a second. So I was doing something again. Hold up a second. What was I on? This one's That's So Raven. That's S2. I know they made Raven's Home, but you know what I'm saying. But That's So Raven is better. Okay, and Recess, C tier. I didn't watch it. I don't watch the show. You know what I'm saying? I just never cared about it. Replacements, B tier. Oli, I think I watched this. I'm pretty at D tier. I just don't care. Schoolhouse Rock. I don't know where to put this because I don't know, man. I don't know where to fucking put this, but I'm gonna just put this C tier. Now Shake It Up. I'm putting this S tier, dude. I actually like this show better than I do Austin Nally, Jesse, and Good Luck Charlie. But Shake It Up is just a fantastic show. Especially Zendaya also being my a celebrity crush when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, but Shake It Up is a fantastic show. Bella Thorne and Zendaya being the main characters of this show. You know what I mean? And I enjoy a lot of this show. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy a lot about this shit. And I think it was funny too. So yeah, I actually enjoy Shake It Up. Sister Sister, I'm gonna put it at C tier. Um, Sunny with a Chance, never seen it. Stanley, never seen it. Eden Stevens, never seen it. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, S tier. Sweet Life on Deck, A tier. I think Sweet Life of Zach and Cody's better than Sweet Life on Deck. But they both go these shows, man. That's all that cares, and all that matters, you know what I'm saying? Weasley, Wesley, Wizard, Wesley Places, I put it at A tier. And then I don't know what this show is. But last but not least, let's talk about Kim Possible. Let's talk about Kim Possible. Kim Possible is now my favorite. Like just ever since I've been watching it lately, it's now became my favorite Disney Channel show of all time, dude. I just wish I should have been watching it a long time ago, but I just sit there and didn't because I was just too busy watching something else, dude. Like watching shows like Jesse and Shake It Up and all that. But I never thought about wanting to watch Kim Possible. Yes, they made a movie about it, which is I don't give a shit about the movie Kim Possible because it's just lame. It's fucking lame, dude. Excuse me. It showed the movie is just so lame, dude. I just like the show to it. You know what I'm saying? The show is just incredible. Especially she go be my favorite character on the fucking show. Surprisingly, and little bit. Well, I would say surprisingly, but she's like she goes my favorite character, and also also my favorite episode of it. And like I told you guys, is what's the episode called? Hold on. Let me look at the episodes of Kim Possible. Kim Possible's seasons. Oh, it's 4 seasons. I'm just sitting there thinking it's three, but it's actually 4 seasons. But um, what was that episode called? Like in season 4, like it was an episode when Shiko was turning good and she was actually being friends with Kim from like the whole entire episode until the end. I mean, it was a feel good moment. It was like a comfy moment to see. You know what I'm saying? I actually loved that episode. I forgot like what episode was it? I forgot. It was like Team Go or something. Like I don't know. There's this Stop Team Go. That's when Shigo had created her fucking group called Go. You know what I'm saying? Shigo is her name. Is he go or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how these. I forgot the names of the Go members. But all I have to say is that it turned Shigo into the good person. You know what I'm saying? Into a good guy. And to the light side. And just because of that helmet. You know what I'm saying? But the friendship with Kim and Shigo was like my favorite. It's like my favorite moment out there because not only that Shigo was like there for Kim, but also was like great friends with Kim. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually I just miss that so much. Until Ron just sit there and fuck that shit up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Ron, but he just literally just fucked that shit up completely, dude. Like, I don't know. Like what the hell? Just trying to fix that helmet. But yeah, I actually loved that episode. It's just that one thing I didn't like about it is that fucking double date with the teacher, Mr. B. Double date with Shigo, Ron, and Kim. This one thing I didn't like about it. But overall, I think Kim and Shigo were great friends in that episode, man. I loved the friendship between those two. And not only that, the good side in her is just literally caring for, just care for Kim. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my favorite episode of Kim Possible, season four, episode 16, I think it was. I don't know, but that's like my favorite episode of Kim Possible. But Kim Possible, 100% deserves to be in the S tier, man. Go to Disney Channel show, a show that I watch a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I say, Shigo being my favorite cartoon character of all time. Love the animation to it. Shigo's funny on there. Not only that, like I just love how Shigo just portrays herself on this show. On this show, I like Draken. I like Ron. I like Kim Possible. You know what I'm saying? Even with Rufus and Wade being a fucking the just and Wade. You know what I'm saying? I like all the characters of this. But Shigo is definitely my favorite character of Kim Possible. You know what I'm saying? And also my top five cartoon crushes. But hey man, Kim Possible S tier. Not I didn't explain too much about it, but I explained it a little bit. But hey man. But yeah, those are my tier lists for the Disney Channel shows. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, I just had to get that done and over with. That's so right now I'm about to get off. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get off, and later today, and later on, I'll be streaming another game. I don't know if it's Fortnite, 32K 23, or Fall Guys because I haven't streamed that game in a while. So, hey man, but I'm about to get off now. And I'll be streaming probably tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And then Thursday, just like I pinned this, here goes he goes to pin to my Discord, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to join me for movie night this Wednesday. Let me look at the polls. Let me look at my polls for movie night. I know it's just this fucking thing with Elon Musk, this fucking idiot had did this fucking rate limit extend for people to like look at just telling us what post should we looking at, how many posts should we looking at, was fucking stupid. Actually, I'm actually pissed off about that. I watched Money in the Bank and that was a good main event. I can't hate, but damn, Cody's story is done since he's not the first to pin Borman Lames. Man, I watched that too. Bro, that literally made me so happy and put a big smile on my fucking face. I was so excited and happy that Roman got pinned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just so happy that he got pinned, bro. And all these Roman Reigns, and like I said earlier, and you probably wasn't here while I was saying this, but like I said, man, these Roman Reigns fans are sitting down, just literally have nothing to say. The best thing they can do is just cry and just cry themselves to sleep. All this, or acknowledge him, or Roman's the greatest of all time, he's better than John Cena, or he, you know what I'm saying, or he's like, you know what I'm saying? Just saying all this shit and boosting Roman's ego. What happens? He got pinned by a fucking tag team in Jey Uso. And I will agree, this Cody story is just finished. They fucking finished that story by having Jey Uso pin Roman Reigns yesterday at Money in the Bank, dude. Now they're gonna have now a match between Jey Uso and Roman Reigns is gonna happen. Jey Uso, like I would love to see that happen, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And I say that, and at the same time, it's just complicated for me if I wanted Jey Uso. Now it's just really complicated if I want Jey Uso to dethrone Roman, or if I don't think that Jey Uso is gonna dethrone Roman Reigns. And the reason why I say that, I don't think it's gonna happen, is because Jey Uso is a tag team, in the tag team division. He's gonna have him win the undisputed WWE champion while he's in the tag team with Jimmy Uso. It would make a lot of sense if Solo Sikoa was the one to be Roman Reigns. It would make a lot of sense to do that. But Jey Uso, I wouldn't mind him winning, but at the same time, I don't want him to win just because, just because he's a tag team member, and I don't think him being uh being Roman Reigns, like I wouldn't say it will mean nothing for him, but I don't think it's the case. That should be the case because he's a tag team member. You know what I'm saying? That's just why I say that. I think it's the value when someone pins him for the title. Personally, yeah, I can agree on that. It does devalue the person that defeated Roman for the titles just because like Jey Uso had pinned Roman in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? It does devalue that. I can agree with you on that one. But at the same time, I'm just happy that Jey Uso pinned Roman because now is the time that Roman Reigns has a chance of losing the undisputed WWE champion. But the sad thing is, it's not gonna happen until next year's WrestleMania. And the question is that what's the point of just saving the match between Cody Rhodes and Roman at WrestleMania when he was already pinned yesterday at Money in the Bank? What's the point of that? What's the point of waiting until WrestleMania? Just pull the trigger by having somebody like Solo Sikoa beat Roman at SummerSlam. Luckily for them, Money in the Bank is my favorite pay per view or the reason I watch. But coming off, that nothing interesting me really for me to watch on a regular basis. I mean, I understand what you're saying, bro. Understand what you're saying. Was it the best pay per view of the year? To me, no, it wasn't. But it was a very good pay per view, and the reason why I say very good, the Dominic Mysterio and Cody Rhodes match was just a waste of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Brock Lesnar thing even came out yesterday at Money in the Bank. And it makes sense to have that. And it makes sense for Brock Lesnar to come out and attack Cody Rhodes and have Dominic Mysterio get a win over Cody Rhodes. But it didn't even happen because it didn't even happen. So it just literally a waste of time. So what's the point of booking that match? and they could at least give Gunther and Matt Riddle at least 15 minutes in the fucking match, but they didn't even do that because of this Cody Rhodes. Uh, they didn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I just sorry. I just didn't know how to explain it, but yeah, man. This spot where EO handcuffs both horsemen, yeah, you know, like Becky Lynch and Bailey, cause I'm tired of seeing them in the spotlight. My favorite spot of that pay per view, man. That ending with EO, like I agree with you, man. That ending when EO Shirai or EO Sky had handcuffed Bailey and Becky Lynch, and the ladder was fucking great, dude. I actually loved that ending. I love the fact, and I'm very happy that Io Sky won the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She deserves it, and I think she's the right, and it's the right decision for her to win. You know what I'm saying? It was nobody else is capable of winning. Zelina Vega, no. Zoe Stark, she's not even ready. She just paired up with Trish Stratus. Definitely not Trish Stratus. Becky Lynch, definitely not. And Bailey, definitely not. So Io Shirai's the only pick and the only winner for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So what's the point of just picking anybody else other than Io Sky? She deserves it. And I think she'll do, and I don't know who she casts in on, but she could just go for any women's championship. Go after Rhea Ripley or go after Oscar. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. And then Damien Priest, like a lot of people, some people are unhappy that Damien Priest had lost at that LA Knight one. Listen, I understand all of us picked LA Knight to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. But Damien Priest was like my second pick. I'm actually fine with Damien Priest winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. You know what I'm saying? Because all this is like Logan Paul was gonna be winning. You know what I'm saying? But nobody won. I don't want to see Logan Paul win. I really don't want to see that because the reason why because Logan Paul wasn't gonna do shit with the Money in the Bank briefcase. All it is to just blow up on social media with the influence and the popularity, and that's why Vince McMahon wants Logan to win, while Triple H and us fans want LA Knight to win. So I don't know, like it's just so ridiculous. They're just so crazy, dude. Yeah, LA Knight should win, but Damien Priest is like this. It's like the dark horse of, you know what I'm saying. It's the dark horse of the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match, and I actually had no problem with him winning. So, I'm tired of seeing horsewomen and tired of seeing Shield member at the top. They've been there since 2014. I understand how you feeling. I mean, the only horsewoman I like is Sasha Banks, and that's it. I like Bailey, but mostly Sasha Banks. I love Sasha Banks. Shield member, like the only Shield member I don't like is Roman Reigns, and that's it. I can't stand Roman Reigns. Like I'm glad that he got pinned. You know what I'm saying? At Money in the Bank, and this is the taste. Not only the taste, the own medicine of Roman, but actually a taste their own medicine of the Roman Reigns fans. I'm just sick and tired. These Roman Reigns fans are the worst. Now Charlotte's the gold bullshit. I'm sick and tired of Charlotte. Like she just she's the problem of this women's division. I'm sick and tired of everything that of Charlotte. Like the reason why I don't consider her as the GOAT because none of her fucking title reigns has been fucking memorable. That's why I can't stand her. The way she talks on the microphone, she sounds like a fucking android every time she talks on the microphone. Like, it's just so ridiculous that they're still pushing this woman. The reason why they're pushing this woman is because she's a daughter of Ric Flair, and that's why they're pushing her so hard and trying to make her the GOAT of the women's division or the greatest of all time and shoving it down our throats and just consider her as the greatest women's wrestler of all time, man. Which she's not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hated Charlotte so much with a fucking passion. Like, it's just so fucking stupid. What do you think about Charlotte? The same way I think about Cena. I mean, listen, I like John Cena all because of what he's done in his career, man. And I've been a fan of John Cena ever since I started watching wrestling or been a fan of wrestling, man. Because he was like my favorite wrestler when I started watching wrestling or becoming a wrestling fan. Without wrestling, I would like without my dad taking me to the WWE live event, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even watch wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be a wrestling fan at all, dude. You know what I mean? Now my favorite wrestler is Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? My favorite wrestler is Bobby Lashley. But the same way I'm thinking about Charlotte is the same way I'm thinking about Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing I'm thinking about Roman Reigns. I grew up in around the Attitude Era. I grew up in the Attitude Era. Attitude Era. I grew up around The Rock in Austin, so of course I'm not gonna think Cena is the GOAT at all. I don't even think Cena's top five. I mean, listen, man. Yeah, I'm not saying you had to like Cena, but you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter if you like him or not, Cena will always be seen as one of the GOATs, man. To some people. You know what I'm saying? To some people. To me, he's like one of the GOATs. You know what I mean? It's not that he's like a perfect wrestler or anything. It's just that just the way he talks on the microphone, the rivalries he had, and also and also the fucking what's it called? Also the way he builds up to a match and just gets us excited for a match that we're interested in watching. Like that's something I really respect from John Cena. You know what I'm saying? And even with him doing the U.S. Open Challenge, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. The Rock, Austin, Hogan, Bret, and Shawn. I feel better. Yeah, that's your opinion, bro. I mean, I understand what you're saying, dude. Like, I understand what you grew up to, like, Stone Cold and The Rock, but for me, I just started watching in 2014. I've been watching wrestling for 9 years, dude. For 9 years since I've been watching wrestling, man. And my dad was a wrestling fan, bro. And like I said, man, without my dad taking me to the WWE live event back in March of 2000 in 2014, which I was 12 years old, I wouldn't be watching wrestling. I wouldn't be a wrestling fan at all. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know anything about wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be going to WrestleMania. I won't be going to SmackDown. I've never been to Raw. Like, for real, I've never been to Monday Night Raw ever in my fucking life. I'm glad I've never been to it because I think SmackDown is way better than Monday Night Raw, in my opinion. Well, a lot of people can agree, but I think SmackDown is way better than Raw. And the last one, I've been to SmackDown last year for the Hall of Fame where the Undertaker got um when the Undertaker got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Man, that that speech that he told was really beautiful and it's really heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? And just listening to him, like just saying the things that he's growing up and he um would talking about his career and all. It's just a beautiful speech from the Undertaker, man. And I'm just saying, like I enjoyed. I just had a great time uh, on SmackDown and also at the Hall of Fame, man. Like it was just a heartfelt speech from the Undertaker that I'll never ever forget, bro. So I don't know. If it wasn't for Hogan, wrestling would be mainstream. Unfortunately, Hogan with his racist shit, yeah, man. I mean, I don't care for Hulk Hogan to be honest. Yes, wrestling wouldn't be a thing without Hulk Hogan, but at the same time, Hulk Hogan, it just honestly he's just terrible. I mean, I wouldn't say he's terrible, but his finishing move, it just his leg drop, like literally one of the worst finishing moves of all time, dude. Really, one of the worst finishing moves of all time. I was trying to look at the polls on the poll on Twitter of movie night next on Wednesday. Oh, Daddy Daycare is winning. Hold on. No, Daddy Daycare is winning. Um, and I had 10 votes for that. So hey man, Daddy Daycare. There's Avatar: The Way of Water, Suicide Squad, and Garfield the movie. Those are the four movies I picked. But for me, if I had to really pick, I'm had to pick Daddy Daycare. I'm had to pick Daddy Daycare. So, but hey man, John Cena was my favorite wrestler growing up, and I watched back. I always went like when I was like watching wrestling at the time. I was like I would be watching his rivalries like with Edge and Randy Orton and his rival with JBL. Um, and CM Punk, you know what I'm saying? All these rivalries John Cena had. And he had better rivalries than Roman Reigns has ever had, dude, because Roman Reigns rivalries, the only rivalries he had were Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, um, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar. Those are rivalries I can think of my mind, or maybe Jay Uso. But I don't know, man. All I'm saying is this, man. Roman Reigns, like, people can sit there and say that Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time, but his he can't even win most of his matches on his own. Like that's the problem with that. Like Roman Reigns is just like that's the problem with that, bro. Like Roman Reigns fans are just so delusional and can't even think. Don't even have a fucking brain. Can't even think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem with that. Like that shit gets on my fucking nerves. But all I'm saying is this, man. John Cena, in my opinion, better than Roman Reigns. I'm not saying he's like better than Stone Cold Steve Austin, better than The Rock. I'm not saying that. I'm calling him the GOAT because of what he's done in his career, or what he has done, and what he's done in his career. You know what I'm saying? Especially the promos he delivering on Roman Reigns, like he destroyed Roman Reigns and Austin Theory and The Miz. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. Excuse me. And also with the U.S. Open Challenge, what's the best thing about 2015? But hey, man, Punk and Rock, Cook Cena. Now this is like debatable. I'm gonna just say this, man. Like, yeah, John Cena. Cena only owns who are afraid to get off the script like he can. And the Miz wasn't off was off the script. The Miz was the off the script guy. And that build up between with John Cena, Nikki Bella against Miz and Maurice, mostly John Cena literally destroyed the Miz, bro. Like Miz is like he may be a decent wrestler, but he is a fantastic fucking promo. He is one of the greatest on the microphone. But he didn't destroy John Cena. Well, he did destroy John Cena on well almost like closely destroyed John Cena and Roman Reigns on that one episode of Raw when John Cena was a free agent and he went to Raw and he was gonna face what's his name, Roman Reigns at No Mercy. And the Miz the only time he destroyed John Cena. I will say that. I'm like most anti Cena fan. Even as a kid, I couldn't stand him. I was a Batista fan as a kid. I mean, yeah, I'm a big fan of Batista as well. Batista was a literal badass dude. Like Batista, him and John Cena. Like this is why I said like WrestleMania 25 is like my favorite WrestleMania of all time. All because of what I'm saying. All because John Cena and Batista were like being like won the awards house and like being the biggest faces and the biggest stars in the company. You know what I'm saying? Batista beat Triple H at WrestleMania for the in the main event of WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship, while John Cena beat JBL for the WWE Championship, and they both become the biggest faces and the biggest guys in the company, man. And that's just the thing about this shit. But Batista's World Heavyweight Championship run was out of the water, bro. It was fucking, it was fucking cool as hell. And like for real, bro. Right on Twitch that showed that I showed you there in 2016 WWE. It's nothing but Raw, Cena, and looking back at it, I see why I couldn't stand the shoving down the throat. I mean, yeah, and that's just why some people that like Cena, it's because the way they're like pushing him. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to do the same thing to Roman Reigns. Now with Cena, I never hated John Cena, dude. It just some things I didn't like the way they were like booking him. You know what I'm saying? But I never liked it. I was still a John Cena fan. I just never liked the way they were like booking. I never liked the way they were booking him. And I was kind of the same thing with Roman Reigns, but that's why I used to like Roman, and then now I just hate him so much, just because they're trying to shove this greatest of all time shit down our throats. Just give it to Roman Reigns and also having to hold three championships, which pissed me off the most. Like that's the thing about this shit, you know what I'm saying? But with Cena, I don't hate him. I never hated John Cena. You know what I'm saying? I never hated him. It's just that I just didn't like the way they were like booking. this the way they were booking him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why some people don't like Cena. I'm not saying you had to like him, and I'm not saying you had to dislike. I'm not saying you had to like Cena, but hey man, that's just it's just the true reason why some people didn't like Cena just because the way they were just shoving him down our throat. Just like the time what's it called? The way they were he was getting booed with his match against CM Punk and Money in the Bank 2011, and he was getting booed in 2011 and 2012, man. Like I wouldn't say like really bad, but 2011 he was getting booed really bad, and he also was getting booed. He also was getting booed by what's it called? By the fans after he lost against The Rock at WrestleMania, was saying like congratulations, saying that I'm gonna congratulate The Rock for winning. And all of a sudden Brock Lesnar came out, which was not one of the best moments of Raw at the Mania history. You know what I'm saying? Brock Lesnar came out. You know what I'm saying? Was gonna handshake Cena, but instead F5 Cena and then just walked out. You know what I'm saying? Cena fans are threatened by Roman Reigns getting shoved further down folks the roads more than Cena has uh, doing things has Cena yet to do ever. My favorite 2 days, man. Like, bro, you literally sitting here just hating, just literally a Cena hater at this point. Young Cena lost to Gold, and then Brock came back. F5, that underrated clown, bro. Wow, man, like you literally just hating on Cena at this point, bro. Like we're just not. I'm not gonna be mad at you about it at all, man. Like I said, man, you don't have to like him. You don't have to like Cena. You don't have to like Cena, but you just gotta accept the fact that he has done a lot in his career, and he has done a lot for in the whole entire career. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know what I'm saying, he done so much, and also for the rivalries, and also with the what he does on the microphone. It is something that what I'm saying, he's done in his whole entire career, bro. And I just actually and seen him with always like he's and he was, and that's why he's like. But how but I'm just sitting here just so my throat is hurting a little bit because I've been talking so much, bro. But yeah, Cena was my favorite. Now my favorite wrestler is Bobby Lashley. So hey man, WWE stupidity had Brock lose at Extreme Rules. Yeah, they're trying to book Cody Rhodes the same kind of the same way as they're booking John Cena, and that's like the big problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big problem with that. It's just the way they're trying to book Cody Rhodes into the John Cena 2012, and that's why they're also saving uh, the match between Cody and Roman at WrestleMania 30 at WrestleMania next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of just saving it to WrestleMania when Roman just literally got pinned yesterday at Money in the Bank in the main event of Money in the Bank? What's the point of that? So they better pull the trigger at SummerSlam by having mostly Solo Sikoa, but they're gonna have Jey Uso against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam for the undisputed WWE champion. But all I'm saying is that they're saving Cody and Roman until WrestleMania next year, and that's all it is. Uh, I know Charlotte, but I understand why some hate her, and I understand the criticism. It doesn't make me a fan. It doesn't make me a fanboy of her. I feel like some wrestling fans get butthurt when people criticize their favorite wrestler, especially on Twitter. That's not. I would say butthurt to be honest, because criticism is something that everybody needs. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm not trying to compare this to the Dana Brooke, but my God, man, Dana Brooke was made to a big crybaby when she went back to NXT and faced Corey J. Even though I don't give a shit about Corey J. that much, but she literally got destroyed by Corey J. in her match. And ever since like they put her in a submission move, they put Dana Brooke in the submission move, man. That's when people were chanting tap out, just chanting for Corey J and just booing the shit out of Dana Brooke. And ever since Dana Brooke got fucking hurt, people were chanting, just singing along, just saying nah, hey, goodbye, or this shit like that. And also on Twitter, she literally just made it to a big crybaby and being like, oh yeah, alright, I suck, I get it, or something like that. Like, what you expect us to say? You expect us to like sit there and just lie to you and sit there being like, oh, she's a great women's wrestler or all this shit? Like, no, it's called criticism. That's what people don't understand. Like, everybody is It's called criticism. She sucks. She sucks at everything. She's been in the company on the main roster in 2016, and she has been nothing important. She's been nothing for the past years, dude. She wants us to color her and shit. No, we're gonna keep it real. Exactly, bro. We're gonna keep it real and be very honest with you. You're not gonna sit there and lie to. We're not gonna lie to her. But she can't take criticism. She doesn't want to be a crybaby bitch. Just because not only the crowd, but also the people that want to sit there and criticize her. Like if she wants to if she you know what I'm saying, she needs to go back to a performance shit if she want people to like say something great about her. She needs to go back and train more at the performance center, but it's too late for that. It's too late for that. We all gonna remember her as nothing but a crybaby and just nothing but just stale and just like I don't know how to explain this, but my God, man, I just don't know how to explain this, man. But my God, man, Dana Brooke was turning into a crybaby bitch at this point. Like seriously. But with Charlotte Flair, listen, she's a very good professional wrestler. I will give her credit on that. And she put on some great matches. The problem I have is that she always, like every single scenario, every time she's out, she always gets a chance to, you know what I'm saying? Everything Charlotte does is just like she's cringe. She's just awful on the microphone. She's awful as both a heel and a baby face. You know what I'm saying? And every single time she comes back, she always gets an opportunity for the women's championship. But she had the nerve enough to sit there and say like, "Ooh, I am the line." Oh, really? You're the line? Why you just came back? Why you just left after you lost to Dana Brooke? I mean, not Dana Brooke. Lost to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, and you sit there you've been out since April, ever since you lost to Rhea Ripley, and then just to come back and you given another opportunity for the women's championship. This will piss me off the most. Every single time she be off, she just given a world championship opportunity. I love heel Charlotte Flair. I hate both heel and babyface Charlotte Flair. I hate Charlotte Flair in general. I don't hate her as a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? But I can't stand her as a character because she's been in there for so long, and none of her title reigns has been memorable. That's what pissed me off about this shit. 60-time women's champion coming soon. No, no, no. Don't you sit there and say I don't want to see that bullshit. Well, it's gonna happen, but it's not gonna mean shit to be honest because whenever that happens and whenever she's in the Hall of Fame, none of it is gonna be memorable at all, dude. It's not gonna matter because none of her title reigns are memorable. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is she's pushed like that is all because of Ric Flair, and that's why she's been pushed to the top. Charlotte's gonna win at SummerSlam. The EO cash in. I mean, that's why I think I have a feeling that's gonna happen. And then EO Sky just cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase and become the new WWE Women's Champion, man. That's what I think that could happen. Now there's something that I can think. You know what I'm saying? Now there's something I can think. But triple threat match with Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Charlotte Flair is gonna happen at SummerSlam, and I think Charlotte Flair. I have a feeling that they're gonna give the title to Charlotte Flair, and she's gonna probably get cashed in on Io Sky, and also Io Sky becoming the new WWE Women's Champion. That's how. That's what I think is gonna happen. But hey, man, Charlotte Flair literally pisses me off every single time she's in the segment. You know what I'm saying? So otherwise, she would get 60 time. She would get 60 time though they want her to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want her to get to 16 time world champion. And that's what they're planning to do. Which is she don't deserves it. And she never deserves to be a 16 time world champion. Cause every single time she's champion, she does nothing with it. Just like the last time she's been champion, before she even lost to Rhea Ripley. She has defended the championship against not anybody but Sonya Deville. But that's your GOAT. That's your greatest women's champion of all time. Nah. No. I don't think so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ric Flair. I like Ric Flair. But Charlotte Flair, I don't like her. I don't like her. Ever since they tried, especially with their pay-per-view streak, they really pissed me off with their feud between her and Sasha Banks. That feud really pissed me off, dude. I was so pissed off at how they treated Sasha Banks. I really was. And not only that, the way they booked the match, the ending to the match where Sasha tapped out, just 5 seconds before the clock of the Iron Woman match had ended, that fucking angered me so much. That angered me so much to the point where I say, fuck Charlotte Flair. They really angered me the most, man. I was so pissed off when that happens. I couldn't stand Banks. So I love when she lost the title shortly every time. Dude, that just dude, you wrong for that. You are literally wrong for that. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Dude, Sasha, like, listen, I'm gonna say this about Sasha. Sasha is, like, in my opinion, the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Like, I would say greatest, but the best women's wrestler. The way that, like, Sasha wants to make everything important and, like, want this women's division to be better. Same with Bailey. And the way they treat Sasha is just so fucking criminal, man. Just like at the time when Sasha and Naomi walked out because, you know what I'm saying, Sasha and Naomi want the women's tag team championships to be important. They want the women's championship to be important. The same thing with Sasha and Bailey. But they even dude Vince McMahon sit there and just the way they booked the match, they booking Sasha and Naomi to fucking lose while they're the women's tag team champions. To have Sasha face Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Champion and Bianca Belair, you know what I'm saying, to face Naomi for the Raw Women's Championship. That shit, like, that's when they had to walk out. They walked out before the show. I'm happy they did because she not stupid. She know what Vince is doing. They trying to book her to lose and be made to losers. And not only that, just making the women's tag team championships just less important. Not only less important, but also making the women's tag team championships that much worse by having them lose to Bianca Belair and Ronda Rousey. Banks Stans being gone is the greatest thing Vince did. Bro, like, no he didn't. No he didn't. Vince McMahon is in the wrong in this situation. I had to respectfully disagree with you. Vince McMahon is, like, wrong for this shit. I'm glad Sasha is not happy, you know what I'm saying, that she's in New Japan Pro Wrestling and she's, like, in a better place, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Like, not only that I'm gonna miss her because not only that I would miss her, but there's no reason for them to, like, bring back Sasha when they just treat her like shit for the past years, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro? And also one of the worst things they ever done too is when she lose in like 30 days as the women's champion. Just like they have her lose less than 8 days against Alexa Bliss in 2017 after SummerSlam. That also pissed me off too. That also really pissed me off as well, man. Like, have, I hated the fact that they have Sasha, when they had Sasha lose in less than 8 days, man. Like, I fucking hate that shit. They really piss me off, dude. I know when Alexa pinned her ass. Bro, Alexa Bliss is dog shit in the ring. Alexa Bliss is fucking dog shit in the fucking ring, dude. I don't give a shit what anybody says. She is fucking terrible in the fucking ring, dude. I mean, she's great on the microphone. I will give her that. And congratulations to her. She's gonna be having a newborn child with Ryan Cabrera. Congratulations to her. But her wrestling skills are fucking awful, dude. Why the fuck, like, would I be behind Alexa Bliss with her wrestling skills, man? She's just fucking terrible. The reason why they put and the reason why they were pushing Alexa Bliss was all because of the way she looked. That's why they pushed her. Like it's just ridiculous, bro. Lil Wayne and Alexa Bliss pan her ass and beat her in elimination chamber, bro. You're literally hating on Sasha at this point. Alexa is poor in the ring, but I love her mic skills. Plus, she's hot. I mean, yeah, she's a good looking. She's a very good looking woman, but I just don't give a shit to be honest, man. She's just awful in the ring, dude. Like the way she wrestles is just fucking awful, bro. This like when this like I hate the fucking story between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax at WrestleMania. That fucking match and that build up is so fucking cringe. I'm literally so pissed off to even watch this match, even watch this feud to begin with, just because of how the story was. Oh, she used to bully me in the high school and all that shit. That shit was just nauseating as fuck, man. I hate that. I hate that shit. Alexa Bliss is better than Dana Brooke in the ring, at least. I agree. Dana Brooke, Dana Brooke fucking sucks, but Alexa Bliss is just a way better wrestler. It's just a better wrestler than Dana Brooke. I agree with you on that one, but still, Alexa Bliss is just dog shit in the ring. She's dog shit in the ring, bro. Hmm. I'm just saying, man. But I know I said I was gonna get off, but I'll be talking about wrestling so much with you. But hey, man. But I'm about to get off right now. Um. So yeah, I just looked at the. I was looking at. I was trying to look at the. I was looking at the polls for the movie that wins. That movie that's in first place, we're gonna watch. So it looks like Daddy Daycare is winning. But nonetheless, I know I've been talking a lot after this tier list, but I'm gonna just get off right now. I'm gonna do another tier list, maybe sometime this week. I don't know. I'll be streaming probably. I would say. Well, I don't know. I'll be streaming this week, but I'll be streaming probably sometime this week. But all I know is, but I know that I'll be doing a movie night this Wednesday. So I'll let everybody know. So yeah, it'll be starting between 4 or 5 p.m. But hey man, I'll be doing movie night this Wednesday. All I know is, but I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming. So yeah. Um. But yeah, man. I just want to say I hope everybody have a good day today. Here goes my Discord for y'all to join me for movie night. Here goes my second YouTube channel. Cause I posted a video on my second channel. You know what I'm saying? I posted TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I think last week. Well, yeah, last week I posted TikTok. So yeah, follow me on my TikTok account. Follow me on my Instagram, and then also follow me on my Twitter. So yeah, man. If y'all can like scroll up and see where I put the commands for my social media. Go ahead and follow me on those. Add me on Discord or join my Discord. And also subscribe to my second channel because I posted a video last week on Thursday on my second channel. So yeah, man. I just want to say I hope everybody have a good day. Actually, I will be streaming later today. I'll be streaming later today, and I'm gonna be streaming later today. I don't know what game I'll be streaming. Probably Fortnite, W2K22, or what's it called? Or Fall Guys. So I'll let everybody know. Alright, see you later, man. I'm gonna stream some Gold Apex Legends. Alright, man. You enjoy your day, and you enjoy your Apex today. So yeah, man. Hope everybody have a good day. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Hope everybody have a good day.